Hey there, and welcome. Today, we're going to tackle something super practical, making grocery shopping in English not just easy, but totally stress-free. It's a skill you'll use all the time, and I promise, by the end of this, you're going to feel so much more confident.
Does this feel familiar? You walk into a store, you know exactly what you want, but just the thought of having to ask someone for help in English, it makes you hesitate. Well, if that's you, don't worry. You are definitely not alone. It's a super common feeling.
But here's the great news. In just the next few minutes, you are going to get the essential toolkit you need to shop with total confidence. Think of it like that, a personal shopping toolkit, and we're going to build it together right now.
Okay, let's dive right in. We'll start with the absolute basics to get you comfortable with the most common interactions you're going to have in any store.
So let's talk about your essential phrases for asking for help. What do you do when you just can't find something? It happens to the best of us. These are your go-to phrases for getting a store employee's attention.
This one is your golden ticket. It's the perfect, polite way to start any conversation. It's simple, it's direct. Let's try it. Excuse me, can you help me? Perfect.
Now, once you have their attention, you can get more specific with this phrase. You just ask, where can I find the milk? Or where can I find the pasta? Just pop the item you're looking for right at the end.
All right, next up, asking about quantity. So, you've found the right section. Maybe you're at the deli counter or in the produce aisle. How do you ask for a specific amount?
This is perfect for anything sold by weight, and you can easily change kilo to pound or half a kilo and swap apples for whatever you need. The magic words, can I have? And of course, please.
And what if you just want a certain number of something, like 2 croissants or 3 avocados? This phrase is your best friend. I'd like is just a really polite way of saying I want. You can just point and say, I'd like 2 of these, please. So easy.
Okay, moving on to something absolutely crucial, asking for the price. You have your items, but you're not sure about the cost. Let's look at the 2 simple questions you're going to need. When you're holding or pointing to just one single item, this is your question. Let's say it nice and slow. How much is this? It's super clear and gets you the answer for just one thing. Now, what if you're asking about multiple items, like a couple of melons? You just make one tiny change. The question becomes plural. How much are these? It's a small difference, I know, but it makes your English sound so much more natural.
Okay, it's time to put it all together. We've learned the key phrases, so now let's see them in action. This is what a simple, totally successful shopping trip can sound like.
Just picture this. You walk up to the counter, you say, "Excuse me, can I have 2 of those tomatoes, please?" The shopkeeper says, "Sure." Then you ask, "How much are these?" They reply, "That's $2." You say, "Great, thank you." You pay, and you're done. See? 4 simple steps. That's it.
All right, for our next section, let's talk about some quick insider info. Because where you shop can really change the experience. Let's look at the difference between a big supermarket and a smaller local market.
So in places like the USA or the UK, supermarkets usually have fixed prices and you don't interact a whole lot. You find items yourself and head to a checkout. But in many markets, say in Malaysia or Japan, there's often way more conversation. You'll ask for items directly from a vendor, and that interaction is a huge part of the experience. It's just good to know what to expect. Okay, we've made it to our final section, your final checklist. We've covered a lot, so let's wrap it all up with your mission briefing for your next trip to the store. Here it is, your final cheat sheet. Honestly, if you can remember just these few phrases, you are ready to go. Excuse me, can you help me? Where can I find? Can I have? How much is this? And, of course, a simple thank you. You have absolutely got this. And that brings us to the end. So, my only question for you is, what are you going to buy first? Think of something delicious and go practice. Happy shopping!